So as we come up to Christmas, there's been a bit of a weird play from Valve recently, where they're going to be releasing their own.
Half-Life 3. No.
Maybe. Didn't they put a Half-Life 3 file inside like a Dota game? They made it basically. Valve released a Half-Life 3 thing as well recently. I don't know. You never know.
Teasing us.
With their virtual reality headset, the Vive coming out, you never know. They might be it'd be a good platform to launch something on to get people to buy it.
Oh, Steam machine.
But yeah, so the Steam machines are coming out fairly soon, and if you've not heard of them, so these are basically machines that run SteamOS on them, which is a version of Linux. And and Alienware have just announced sort of like 4 different machines for them. So they all come. One comes with an i3, one comes with an i5, one comes with an i7, and the idea of them is they're very console-like. The problem with these consoles is because they run Linux, and they can only run about 1,000 games from Steam as well. And the price points are generally the same as a console. So I think for PC gamers, like, what is the target market for Steam machines? Because wouldn't people buy consoles, or why? I can see why someone would buy a console if they want it easy, or their friends have one and they want to play, and I can see why someone would buy a PC. But for me, it's really hard to see where these sort of Steam machines fit in. So I guess we go with Tero. So why do you think Valve are releasing their own console-style PC and locking it down?
Well, I see the point, but I see no point in the machines. Seriously, I can put my rich picture on my 4K TV and put Steam on big picture, and that's it. I have a Steam machine right there.
Yeah.
And I have a PS4, and DualShock 4 works with PC just like that. Yeah. No drivers, nothing required. So me as a PC gamer, I don't understand. But if I want to buy a new family-friendly PC, I might get that. But as a PC builder, they're overpriced.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn, yeah. Yeah. I would never suggest anyone, oh, I get that. It's easy to use. I would just build half the price. I would be the rig for them and buy them a cheap-ass Logitech controller there. So, yeah.
Cool.
Grannies will buy it.
I don't know who will buy it. I don't know if anyone will buy it. Maybe some people will. There's
my little Tommy wants a new PC for Christmas. That's the target market.
I want the Steam machine, so are you going to buy me one?
Oh yeah. Wonderful people.
What are your thoughts?
With the i3, I hope.
What are your thoughts, Pip? What do you think of the Steam machines coming out?
Well, first of all, I took a look at their specs, and they're NVIDIA and Intel exclusively.
Oh, really?
Right.
So, if you want to call someone NVIDIA or Intel fanboy, then you call Steam or Valve or whatever. I can only think of a reason to buy a Steam machine, which is you have a choice. I mean, you can buy one that performs better, one that performs not so good, one that performs okay. So when you buy a console, you just buy it. You can choose if it's, unless for the storage, you can choose how much storage you get. But with the Steam machine, you can actually choose some of the components. Mm-hmm. But I just think it doesn't make much sense, because you're better off buying a PC with the same configuration, which you can use for other purposes, such as browsing and doing the stuff that we're doing, and
yeah.
So why have like 3 different things at home: a Steam machine, a console, and a PC? It just doesn't make much sense.
So I think Tismic in the chat is actually saying that one of the main reasons is to make games run well without having to have DirectX. Does that make sense to you?
Making games run well without
DirectX.
It's a PC, for God's sake. Same problems.
But
I think
what
he's
about-
talking more about using Linux and the different setups you can run through that, not requiring DirectX, rather than specifying it the Steam machine,
Okay.
from what I've read.
We've had that for like 40 years.
Yeah.
It's still not working.
I think Valve aren't stupid. I think what they're trying to do is maybe... I don't think the Steam machine is a good idea because, like you said, you can choose your different specifications, which is great, but you can do that with a PC and a lot more and cheaper. But I think what they're trying to do is maybe raise awareness that a PC is allowed in the living room and you can connect it to a TV. I think they're trying to have more of a living room presence now that they've kind of got their hands really well in the game scene. But yeah, I don't know if it's a good way that they've gone about doing it, but I can only imagine that's the only reason that it might be a worthwhile sort of endeavor to follow on.
Yeah. No, I can definitely see that. And I think as well, the battle for the living room seems to be one of the big things now. You know, with the Xbox One, Microsoft deciding to not even dedicate the whole operating system to games, but to make it almost like a home entertainment studio with Windows 10 running as well.
I'm
Which
afraid I cannot do that, Dave.
And I guess that compared to like Sony, who always say they're sort of more about the gamers and they've always, everything about the PlayStation 4 is aimed for that. But I think it's the battle of the living room. I think a Steam machine could probably still play more games than my Wii U can, which I'm pretty sure is nowhere near 1,000 games, like anywhere near that at all. That's such a waste of money. I'm so angry that I bought that.
They're never going to get to that number of games.
I bought it for Zelda, and it's not coming out till next year now. I've had the console. It's just like,
I did that with PlayStation 4. I pre-purchased the Y4, indie games, and Netflix.
And Nintendo as well. They've just released their next generation console and giving it to developers. So like, it's just a waste of money, that thing.
Yeah.
Like,
What do you have? Mario Maker.
I can get Mario Maker and I can make my own Mario games and play them. Like, I just don't care anymore. I've just given up on Nintendo. I gave them so much luck. I love the 3DS. I was happy for them to release the same games over and over again for a bit, and I was happy to keep playing them. But now, like, I've just lost it. They've just broken everything. Rant over.